friend, your community, your organization. We need you to kick in, join in, help us to help somebody else do the same thing. So we want you to join us in what's called collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, so that we can continue to enhance and strengthen our community, socially, culturally, economically, and politically. SHAPE needs you to join. The Elders Institute of Wisdom, the After School Program, the Summer Youth Program. All of these programs are essential for our community to be safe, sound, and strong.
You know, as I think about the SHAPE Community Center, I reflect on all the organizations that were birthed through this, and I'm going to say this institution. Because when you're giving to SHAPE, you're not just giving. What you're doing is you're investing. You're investing in the lives of our children. You're investing in our elders, because the SHAPE Center does have an Elders Institute of Wisdom, where our elders come every Thursday and eat a nutritious meal cooked by the executive director himself. But the thing I want to impress upon those that invest in SHAPE is that when you invest in SHAPE, you're actually investing in the future of our children. And I mentioned at the onset of my talk that there were so many organizations that were birthed through the SHAPE Community Center. I think about Thomas Melanson, and I think about the Kooumba House. I think about the Black United Front. I think about a lot of restaurants that were birthed, hallelujah, through the SHAPE incubator.
Yeah. Now, of course, you know that the justice movement.
Yes.
I mean, Clarence Brantley was on death row, not long to be executed, but we joined in unity at SHAPE to get him exonerated. We've had people like Byron Gillum, who was murdered by an officer. We were able to get justice for Byron. We were able to get justice for Ida Delaney. We've always been there. We're going to always be there for the community, socially, culturally, economically, and politically, in a way that's going to enhance the development and the strength of our community. We need you. We cannot do it without you. SHAPE need you now, so that we can be here tomorrow and forever. Strong family, strong nation. We need you.
And I think it's very important that we highlight some of the things that SHAPE has done, some of the things that SHAPE has been involved in these past 56, think about it, 56 years. that's over a half a century of work in the community, not just in the community, but in Houston. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, there's a SHAPE Community Center in the Gambia. Am I correct?
West Africa, the SHAPE of the Gambia, and it's an NGO, non-governmental organization, and they're functioning on their own, and they help us communicate with them. But you know what? The Freedom Tour, Terry.
Yes.
We've taken over 1,500 youth on a trip retracing the civil rights movement. We've done that for over 30 years, and the children have gone Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, learning that a people without the knowledge of their past history, their culture, and their origin is like a tree without roots. And you know what happens to a tree that has no roots? So our children go on that trip. So many things that we do. And look, the bottom line, we are a holistic center, holistically doing what we need to do to make our community better today than it was yesterday, and better tomorrow than it is now.
And these youth that Deloyd talked about that go on this Freedom Tour, they're journaling the entire time they're on their Freedom Tour. And they come back to SHAPE and they talk about, discuss the places that they visited when they visit and retracing the civil rights movement of the 60s. So this is a learning experience. This is an educational center. Self-help for African people, or all people, through education. So our children, hallelujah, are being educated here at SHAPE. And we're teaching our people how to help themselves. Self-help. We're helping ourselves.
And it's about the family too. Strong family, strong nation. That's one of our mottos. Strong family, strong nation. And the stronger the family is, the stronger your community is going to be. So we want you to join us in helping make our community strong, continue to be strong. You know, we We think about all the young people that have come through SHAPE and have grown up. They're generations now. I got a call a couple of days ago. A young man say, my mother came to SHAPE when she was little. Somebody else, my grandmother worked at SHAPE. My great-grandmother joined us. And of course, the Elders Institute of Wisdom, who meet here every Thursday. Terry was talking about them. They meet here. The oldest one that come to that meeting is 104 years old. Elder Clarice Freeman. So we got some good people coming here, y'all. Who wants to join us and help make SHAPE Center move better. Strong family, strong nation.
And SHAPE Center also has a volunteer orientation every Saturday here at SHAPE. We refuse to call them volunteers. They're actually what, Deloyd?
They are volunteers. They're not community service. They're volunteers because they chose to come here. They chose. Nobody made them come. They chose to come, and because of those volunteers, we will continue. We couldn't make it without the volunteers. Every Thursday, every Saturday, we have a volunteer orientation. But they come and learn about SHAPE and start. Hey, that's our staff. Most of the people who work at SHAPE are volunteers.
And one of the things I noticed about these volunteers is that once they've completed their what they call community service, their volunteer service, they come back. They continue. I see some of the same faces for a period of years that are coming back to give to SHAPE.
But some of them never even leave.
That's
we
my
have some
point.
people that working at SHAPE Center now that started off as a volunteer and started off doing even community service.
Right.
And now they're doing it willingly, So